Hello, fellow humans. Welcome to Spelunky Daily Challenge Duel. In case you didn't notice, I am apparently subliminal, facing off against my friend Slightly Absurd, to see who is the ultimate spelunker of all time between the two of us for 24 hours. Today is April 19th, 2020. Yesterday, in the daily challenge, I managed to get at least to the temple. So hopefully we'll be able to at least get that far. If not, indeed, finish the game. The game of Spelunky. Well, all I wanted was that obscured bar of gold. And 2 bats later, no bar of gold. I don't really want to waste a rope just for a single bar of gold. Maybe a gemstone, but not the gold. Oh, Beer Cat. I'm gonna waste a rope for Beer Cat, though. Hear him moaning. That was an unfortunate stone toss. I do say so myself. Alright, Beer Cat. I love the Beer Cat sprite. Although, his slightly open eyes, while being hauled, they haunt me. I'm hoping today's challenge goes well because I haven't really been practicing a lot of Spelunky lately. Playing a lot of RimWorld, which I'm enjoying. Definitely an interesting game. Seems like it's existed for a lot longer than I was aware of it. Like many of my favorite things. Late to the party. Arguably fashionably late to the party. Maybe just regular. That is one lucky spider. Look at that arrow. Ever so delicately hanging there in the web. Speaking of arrows. Oh, I set that one off? Not sure. Let's not find out. It seems as though this one has been set off. Who's to say for sure? Certainly not me. Climbing gloves? Yes. Compass? Sure. Spend all the money. Gotta spend some to make some. Allegedly. Gonna spend some bombs and hope to make some bombs. What I really want is that Beer Cat. Gotta rescue my buddy. My old pal Beer Cat. Let's ignore what he said about my mother. He's got opinions. And he wants for them to be heard. I'm not sure that this is worth going all the way back here for. In fact, I'm pretty confident that it's not. Let's get out of here. That groaning music means it's time for me to go. Shall I hire some hands? current consensus is absolutely not. Oh, another lucky spider. Your cat. No. Stay with me. Stay away from those spikes. Oh, the spikes. Beer cat. What did I tell you? These spikes down there. Well, I guess it's nice to have the beer cat in the mines instead of the canary in the mines. Listen for the squashing sounds, and he can alert me to impending doom. Sort of like the sound of that arrow trap going off. Who could possibly expect that outcome? Never quite understood the sound that the cavemen make. It's kind of horrifying. Get him, beer cat. Good boy. I didn't see the big key and chest. A little weird. Really need to remember the rules of where these things do and don't appear, because I always forget. In fact, I think it was my my friend. In fact, I know it was my friend, Slightly Absurd, who informed me that there is always a shop in the second level of the mines. Played an awful lot of this game and never noticed that. But I hadn't. Now I know. That's how you strategize. Kinda want this caveman. Don't want him to be alive, though. Will he go down there? No, of course he won't. What am I thinking? Go down there. I'll come this way. How are we looking like here on safety? Not incredibly. Somewhat. Now we gotta find Mr. Beer Cat. Get a nice place for him to visit with his caveman friend. Beer Cat loves cavemen. Gonna get done for a beast of a corpse. Wasn't my intention. Wanted to be safe. Where you at, bud? Hear you. You down there? Oh, of course, yes. Terrible Mr. Beer Cat. I was kind of hoping to take care of that spider. Got here right there. Yeah. Explosion most fitting for that spider. Most fit? Yeah, most fit. Oh, dag nabbit. Should have known. Should have foreseen those circumstances. Alright, now we got the Spirited Dick Butt coming. I need to hurry up a little bit here. There's a lot of navigation to send Mr. Beer Cat off on his favorite quest of all time. His buddy, the caveman. Alright, let's see here. What is the best way to get that key out of that cave without interrupting or interfering the flight path of this terrible apparition? Big chest? Oh yeah. Big tuna. Setting up a hopefully less spiderwebby path for myself here. I think it's worth 2 bombs getting up there. Suppose I could create a path with 1 if I went off to where it was thinner. Good for that. I've been burned before. My attempts to sacrifice to the Black Goddess. Ultimately, I think what she wants. For me to sacrifice Space Dude himself. The plan today is to not sacrifice Mr. Space Dude himself. Call that an incredible success. Downright amazing. Oh, this frog. Yep. Clever frog. Some bodies, we need some blood. Beer cat, of course, for sale. Like you hope. Oh, what's the price for a beer cat these days? Expensive. This is mine now. So we got Mr. Beer Cat on the slave trade. I guess we shouldn't feel bad for sending him off to the farm upstate. He can frolic and play with all the other beer cats. We can do this. Yes. Believe it or not, I think that's worth a bomb. We got a couple of ropes. Been burned before by using up all my ropes. Save them. Especially since I spent the whole last level navigating in circular paths. Try to avoid doing that today. I didn't even realize this was a rushing water level. Completely ignore the level feelings, notices, often to my own detriment. Yep, spending another bomb. Absolutely no valuables to be had. Just breaking a hole in the wall. Should at least get a ruby out of that. Let me make it about to happen. No, we're gonna lose the ruby. Because I'm dumb. Donated a ruby to old Whitey's cause. He had some sort of fish out of water program he was collecting for. I didn't. I just gave him $1 and hoped he would go away. Well, no black market. Just a fish I would rather avoid. Along with probably a dozen others. Speaking of fish I would rather avoid, hope the black market's not up there. Cross my fingers. Is this a teleporter I see? That could be worth a bomb. Not necessarily if I end up paying for it with my life, though. This is very often the case with the teleporter. Seems like the physics are so simple, yet so extraordinarily complicated. I'm not a fan of how closed off this level is. I think we're close enough at the top, at least, that if the black market was over there, I would know it by now. That is only supposition. Could very well be mistaken. Guess at this point, plenty of bombs. Be a shame to not use one just to find out. This waffling that usually ends up being my downfall in this game. Frequently to my own detriment. I will backtrack. Only to find that it was the least prudent course of action. Alright, well at least we've got a bar of gold. Now we know. That was the wrong choice. Alright, Beer Cat, 30 seconds. I might have to abandon you here soon. Stupid frog. Frogs are always stupid when they do that. When I do it, it's probably the controller's fault. Oh, that means the black market somewhere near here. No, get down! Ah, dang it. I got stuck to the wall there. I tried to enter the doorway while stuck to the wall, which is obviously not something that's possible. Should have been more obvious. Alright, let's see if we can't get this bearded dick butt plenty high. Sneak underneath. That's a little better. Heck, I probably could have even got that crate. It's always the curiosity of the crate that gets me, though. Gotta stop doing it. Let it go. Stop worrying about what might be. Looking toward the future. This jetpack. What are we doing on fundage? Cash, money, money. I probably could have climbed around and gotten that ruby. That was kind of silly of me. Get the hell away from these tiki traps. Oh, would that I could board that jetpack. Might even be worth shopkeeper attacks to acquire myself that lovely jetpack. Usually makes things easier. I had a feeling you were on your way out. Nice thing about that boomerang, these little animals here, turn them into blood. Jetpack. It does make me wonder. Could have all those bombs. Be an awful lot of bombs. For a slight increase in difficulty. What we gotta do is freeze a shopkeeper and then kill his many, many cohorts. Jacob, his voice in my head. Take the pacifism route. The interest of survival. Damn sure better survive. That's all I have to say on the matter. This is preposterous. Worth a bomb. If I didn't have the climbing gloves, I might have a different feeling about that. But now is the time for tiptoeing and pussyfooting around Spelunky. As on occasion I have done. Not sure why that Tiki Man turned his head on me. But I will certainly allow it. Watch my boomerang go through that piranha. Must have been on the Z-axis there. Just for good measure. Give him a good one. A little bit of the old your medicine taste. Well, the resources that we're spending here. Don't even know if I'm gonna get the ruby. Alright, we got the ruby. We also got this monkey. Well, that monkey problem? We took care of that monkey problem. Just a quick update for those of you who have been following the story. May be concerned. Our dog is doing very well. Seems as though the antibiotics that she was given have certainly taken hold of whatever was creating her problems. Fixed them. It's amazing. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. Trick shot there. Took me a couple of tries. But the dog's doing well. She's now barely, occasionally, chasing her tail. Which is nice. She was a little nuts there for a while. I should have tucked that in the corner to get that ruby. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I do know what I was thinking. I was thinking it was fine. It's worth it. What do you think? Nah, there's a fish. We're gonna go. It's just a ruby. There will be other rubies. Oh. Yet again, one of those low scorer run ending explosions I always appreciate. Especially when I'm trying to get the low scorer run. Whew. That mammoth breath just kissed me on the butt cheeks. Ever so slightly. Nice cool breeze. Refreshing on the old perineum. Beer Cat, have I got a great plan for you, my good friend. Thanks to these ropes. Already got the Kapala. Beer Cat can go right there. Well, at this point... Oh, nope. 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 Almost got too much health for when I'll be reviving myself, I nearly said. Alright, well... That can be frustrating. Known probably that I wasn't going to make it across that jump. I even made the grunting sound of someone who is unsure about their decisions in the midst of having made them. I got this, I seem to say, knowing very well that I did not have it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You missed the mammoth, you get frozen. 3-1. How'd I do yesterday? 4-1. Oh, Largo. Ghosting apparently is the way to go, because I was embarrassed about dying in the temple, but he's got well higher than the score I achieved. Well, thanks for watching that run. Be sure to like it if you did, or dislike it if you didn't. Might be giving it a thumbs down myself. Check out my old buddy. Slightly absurd. There he is. My friend Jacob. Let him know I sent you. Get a little bit of time left here. I've been recording for about 25 minutes. Why not? Some speed runs. A little bit of post-daily challenge blues, as I often celebrate. Or commiserate. Maybe you failed in your daily challenge duel. Or in some other way. And you'd like to sit, listen to me whinge about it a bit. Oh, I wish I had done better. Oh, Jacob's gonna beat me. This isn't a speed run when you go the wrong direction. Always get me on the valuables, every time. I've started off at least a couple of the low scorer runs. We're gonna start over. This isn't even right. This is just wrong. Started a couple of low scorer runs. We've hit A. Here we go. We're fumbling. We're doing it. Started a few of the low scorer runs off, immediately grabbing a gemstone the same way I just flock to it. My brain just says grab it quickly, and off I go. All right, now I gotta remember I don't have the climbing gloves because I'm trying to interact as if I do. Just tried to scale that wall nearly. 15 seconds is that's usually the absolute maximum amount of time I'd like to spend in a level, so far so alright. Let's do that. Come on, Beer Cat. Wasted my time. Waste enough of it on my own. He's always running through all the spider webs. Actually dove into that spider web. Should have stolen a Matic. Could have had it. Could have been famous. Kind of glad I didn't, now that I've got this horrible situation to face. Very lucky that there was a spider there. Oh, broke both my legs. At least I stay consistent. Consistently breaking my legs. Okay. About to thank that thing for illuminating my path, but he was rather deceptive in his illumination. One more level still. Need to do this quickly. Already over a minute. This is not the way to do the speedrun. You know this. I know this. Here I am. 119. It's okay. It's alright. Get a participation trophy out of that for sure. Not a question in my mind. One of those old "your body was in this location" medals that I have occasionally received. Nope. No boomerang for me, please. There's one embedded in the wall there. Look at that. Fancy. It's so weird now to watch footage of someone else play this game because I'm so used to Jacob's sprites that he created. My old pal Slightly Absurd. But I don't recognize the vanilla sprites. They seem foreign to me. Frog gives me a little bit of a way through here. Should use the rope in the first place. He's got a custom jetpack and cape. And now when I watch when I watch Blargo play at Spelunky, it's unrecognizable to me. Oh, what is that? I'm like, oh, it's the jetpack. It's just the jetpack. Thought that was something special. Whew. Well, at least we got the benefit of a very quick exit, since we dove to the bottom of the level for it. What are we doing on health? 1 point? 2? Just the 1. Just the 1 point, really. I've heard Jacob say, very Bob Rossi sort of way, all you need is the 1. Not that I disagree. Done the research, generally, though that may be true for others. I often need more than 1. Like that. Missed the ledge. Got a little anxious about the skeleton right there at the last second. Missed the ledge. fancy bounce on that rock. Luckily I wasn't going that direction, because I completely missed that arrow trap. Alright, Beer Cat, I've already wasted a ton of time, so you're coming along. If for no other reason than because I need an excuse. I can blame you for being late. Like having a kid. Sorry guys. Beer Cat was whining. I couldn't make it out in less than 30 seconds. What do we got here? Looks like a free shotgun to me. I will take your offer, sir. That is one hell of a deal for a cheap shotgun. Oh, look at these crates. Oh, Spelunky. Spelunky. And the loot crates. Killing me every time. Love a good roll of the bones. Spelunky knows it. Speaking of rolling bones. Oh, dummy. What an idiot. What a simple septuagenarian. I fall on the spikes? That is a random occurrence that no one could have foreseen, and I certainly didn't deserve. That was just an incredibly hilarious outcome. Stupid shopkeeper. Jump onto the spikes. Who does that? Alright. Oh, I have, and shall continue to pay for my crimes. Bullets. Oh! Another one of those circumstances where I'm just clinging to the ledge and don't realize it. Jamming on the right bumper. Sacrifice? Nah, too close. Definitely way too close. I am mocked by the engine of Spelunky. Here's a Kali shrine. Approximately 40 bodies for sacrifice. And this weird shopkeeper frog body armor thing that we got going on. How'd we do? Did we get him? Yeah, we did. You and your friend. Stay in that pit with that frog. My dog's losing her mind. She's had it. She's done with all these people with the free time, walking up and down the street with their dogs. She wants her voice to be heard. And so should you. Be sure to like or dislike this video. Let me know how you feel. Dog does. Are you better than my dog? Why would you say such a thing? I'm brave. Shotgun jump. Got this. Oh, very nearly. Oh, use the bat. Use the bat. Use the frog. Always in the interest of avoiding danger, I will thrust myself into different danger. Don't hit the man trap. Hit the spikes. Be less embarrassing. Everyone will appreciate it. You're so novel, what a good idea. You needed any confirmation that that speedrun, 5 minutes and 25 seconds, was a terrible fluke of the Spelunky engine. Look no further. Then these, my greatest and best attempts to replicate that success. These videos, my daily challenge blues, exist solely for the purpose of not only posterity, but to inflate your ego and your own Spelunky skills. Man, I could have done that. That was easy. Why is that guy thrusting himself into spikes and spending so much time in the mines in what is supposedly a speedrun? 112, 111, one level to go. Still talking about how this is supposedly a speedrun, and I am amused. Look at all these arrow traps. That was an incredible domino circumstance. Alright, this could very well be the one we've all been waiting for. Missed the ledge again. Starting to question every time I try to grab onto a ledge whether or not that's the most prudent course of action. Perhaps I should stop trying to jump down and grab the ledge. We'll never know. I certainly can't be bothered to find out. Here, cat, go that way. Beer cat, don't go that way. No, beer cat, no. Stupid beer cat. I'm so sick of babysitting this cat. Alright, well, that's what I was hoping for. The shop. The old shop. I'm gonna chop through here. Beer cat's gonna hang out where he is. I'm gonna navigate between these two idiots. I got this. No problem. No problem. All I wanted was that Matic, and now we've got it. Could have bought a bomb box. Couldn't be bothered to chop through there and get that 1500. Too much worry. No. Let's do it again. Aw, heck. Roll the dice. We got this. Thanks for the second Matic, Spelunky. I appreciate it. Alright. 130. 1-3. Got this. Y'all know the Matic is the secret to the success. That's how you do this. You just chop your way through the level. Pay no mind to how it's designed or whether or not you need your whip to defeat these enemies. Just thrust your Matic in their face and move on. That's how Yukon Cornelius did it. Look how successful he is. Everyone knows who Yukon Cornelius is. I would tell you, but you already know. Who am I to educate you? Our friend Yukon Cornelius. Alright, look at that. Dropping on the ledge. Like a champion. Like a guy who drops on ledges for a living. Probably could use some more health. Allegedly. I only need the one. I've heard that's how others do it. The outcome I was hoping for. A chopped plant. In my own continued existence. What is this hellscape? This furious nightmare. Just at least get the B. Nope, didn't even get the B. That's a shame. That's a shame. This is gonna be the one. The one of all ones. Have I spent an awful lot of time? What was meant to be a speedrun? Several attempts? You be the judge. I wouldn't know. Well, that shop's certainly going to be a problem. Luckily, I sincerely didn't know that the exit was down there, but the boulder that could not have ended better for me with that boulder situation. Oh, the exit's going to be on the right. Kind of tell by the position of these crush blocks. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. No. Push blocks. Those are push blocks. Crush blocks are how my how my run ended last night. These are push blocks. They're how my speed run is going to end tonight. That's how you can tell the difference. One of them sets off a bomb and kills me. The other just impedes my speedy progress. Quick primer for you on how to tell the difference. Lessons in Spelunky. Mechanics 101. Speaking of which, Largo's got a Spelunky 101 video. A couple of them, I think. Worth looking at. Got some time. Maybe you're sick of watching me try this. Maybe you want to learn something about this game. So give him a check. Check him out. You know what? I said we would do it. We are teleporting our way through these mines and into the wall. Well, alright. This is the one. This is the way. Had to whip that arrow a couple of times. Sometimes it takes more than one. Especially in my limited experience. That first whip usually just sends the arrow on a diverted course back toward your head. I would like that cape. Sure would be nice. Well, 11 seconds, that's a little under par. That feels good. This could be the one. You can distinguish it from the other ones. Because I said could be, rather than is. That's how you can tell the difference. My skepticism is telling. Could this be the one? Find out soon. Very soon. Whether or not this could be the one. Ooh, out of there in under a minute. Now I'm getting really pessimistic. The cynicism is growing exponentially in my tummy. No frog. No whammies. How are we looking here? Yeah, we'll take some spike cheese. Sure. Surely we will. Most or averagely, indubitably. A moderate amount of indubitiveness is the case in these circumstances. Thought I heard bees. One way to get rid of those piranhas is to throw your body directly in their direction. Pro tips. Apparently subliminal. The more you know, the more you succeed. These bees have been sequestered for far too long, and they resent me for it for some reason. Woohoo! Tiptoeing around the tulips. The tulips are the... You can probably get it. Ugh! These bubbles. Nope. No piranhas. Not today. That was a yesterday thing. We've moved on from this whole piranha obsession. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll get nibbled to death. That sounds like a good time. No, not today. You did that. And his old hat. Oh, I didn't realize I had a parachute. That was very helpful. I'm glad that I might have careered off the end of the drag race or the drag strip. You never know what could have happened there. That was. How would I have been successful if not for that parachute? Careered? Careened? What are words? I don't believe in them. I don't believe in words or the moon. Change my mind. Not there. NASA. Messing with you. Should have gone that way. Yep. Should have gone to the left. Just ride this down. What could go wrong? Three, 4. There was a reason I was keeping a hold of that mine. Simple navigation. Oh, I'm looking at the scorpion. The flying scorpion. Idiot. Well, I made it into the temple. There it goes. That exists. Something you might not have known if you're a long watcher of my channel. There's a temple in this game. I don't know if I want to play through this with 2 health. I really despise giving up on any run. I think it's a silly thing to do. In fact, I think in my speed run I made it through like 3/4 of this game with a single point of health. I'm silly. Who knows what I might be giving up? All of this? All of this? Admittedly, I kind of threw myself into that bad. I just decided after disparaging those choices that this might be a good idea, a good chance for me to give up on this run. I've already done it once in this recording. It proves that sometimes I am contrarian toward myself. It's waffling. It's deadly, deadly waffling. Shit. Whip the bat. Missed the arrow trap. I think I missed the bat too, honestly. I was aiming for the bat though. That was the point there was I didn't even see the arrow trap. I've got my Spelunky tunnel vision on tonight. This way. Yep. No, over there. There you are. Let the level crumble around me as I move my way into the Z-axis. Snake pit's probably going to be to the left. Need these ropes. Standing right on it. Standing right above it. Looking for it. Oh. Speaking of a level coming apart around me, let me make it about to happen. Man, that skeleton was coming in for the assist and I didn't even realize it. Those precious microseconds throwing my Matic on the ground. Some sort of ground Matic throwing simpleton. Oh, hi. And a nice big blue trampoline down here. Speaking of nice big blue trampolines, this is the opposite of that. Oh, the exit was to the right. Should have known. Should have calculated. Oh boy. Look at this. Spiky nightmare. Two minutes in, we're doing alright. Doing medium to medium rare. Nope. Ah, should have thrown a rope. Hindsight. Always the hindsight. Gets me every time. Well, this has been a relatively embarrassing Spelunky post-Daily Challenge Blues episode, if I do say so myself. I travel further and further into my own pit of psychosis. The shambles of my sanity lie tattered upon the floor of the Spelunky jungle. Nowhere near this alleged to have existed mine. Temple. See what I mean? Onward, Beer Cat, and upward. I think this might have to be my last one here. I don't know if I got another. I'm gonna 50 minutes of this. 50 minutes of bashing my face against this wall. In public. Ostensibly. For your amusement. And for my deserved societal ostracization. The lisp is strong with this one. Ostracization. Distancing. What I meant to say. What is this? What is this pit into which I have navigated? This is a thing that exists. I am happy to have discovered it. What do you think? 35 seconds in a level? That was admirable. This is appreciable. Things are going swimmingly. Things are really popping off. Space dude, dressed for success. Too blessed to be stressed. It's all going awesome. Feeling great. Living well. Staying up. Eating fresh. There's an opportunity for a shotgun at least. If I can make it to it. Oh, and a cape. That would I would appreciate a cape. That was nice. A nice little interaction there between me and the cape dispenser. Things are coming up. Look at that. 2 in a row. Space dude, you're hitting the absolute jackpot. I'm gonna grab a shotgun. Leave myself completely out of bombs. In a situation where it'd probably be preferable to have one. That's alright, no climbing gloves. We got this whole tiki trap nonsense. Jam the tiki traps as close as you want. We're gonna split those goalposts. 50-yard line. Space dude. How he rolls. Just wait for the floor to present itself. Just need to see a little bit of, just a sliver of the floor is all I was looking for there. I have ever so delicately and casually floated my way into the abyss. One too many times. This might be one of those times. Alright, well, at least we're here. So that's good. I was worried we wouldn't be. But as I said, be sure to like and subscribe, dislike, check out Slightly Absurd. He's better at this game, I assure you. Thanks for watching, guys. Be kind to one another, wash your hands, stay safe, do something nice for someone. Maybe hitting that like button and making me feel like, I don't know, I matter. I certainly think you do. I love you guys. Thanks again.
Okay, bye.